Last time on Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. God, I really hope the thing doesn't just explode on my face. That would suck. Oh, okay, it's over. Oh, Jesus! Drunken Dan's here, and I'm back
sleeping late as usual.
Hey, don't you fucking insult me.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die, as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I'm done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
The restoration of the era when warriors such as us lived as we should.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be.
War has changed.
We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict shall breed conflict, new hatreds will arise, and our own biosphere shall steadily expand.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't that reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing, that's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I watched your face as you delivered the coup de grace. Oh, it reflected.
Hey, this is my shot, Meryl, isn't it? Stop bringing it up. Rude. Stop.
There is a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that.
Not if I play
way.
a good morale version of Fallout New Vegas. Then it's good. It's okay.
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was a man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the Super Baby method.
Super Baby method?
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So, it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed, to create you. I got all the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But unlike us, they carry it digitally. With the completion of the Human Genome Project in the last century, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for
Soldier
everything
genes?
from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted using gene therapy into the members of the Next Generation Special Forces. That's how they became the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing right and left are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
Nah,
The Genome Soldiers?
they're assholes anyway.
They are misshapen creatures, artificially produced from Father's genetic pattern. They are our blood brothers, and they were born of many an ultimate sacrifice.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments. 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to pesticides and radiation from depleted uranium rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon.
Let me get my tinfoil
First,
hat
they
on,
tried
man.
to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just to cover up the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the Genome Soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We're on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory?
Oh, here we go.
Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The Genome Soldiers suffer from the same problem, signs of symmetry. So do I, as do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why?
Survival instincts.
Because it increases the chances that shared genes will be transmitted to future generations. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. That we will help our blood relatives is inscribed in our very genes.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the Genome Soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then, I'm going to go beyond, in order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you.
Rude.
Look behind you.
Meryl?
When did you fucking get the time to bring her here?
Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago.
Dick.
Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl?
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name?
I have a name.
No. We have no past, no future.
Well, actually, my name is David.
If we did, our fate is nothing but what is determined in the genes we inherited from our father.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me!
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence, along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may be only a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Meryl was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You'd better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. Huh? What are you doing?
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it!
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Hausman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he is a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
The President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Damn it! You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh, well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. You're just the lingering ghosts of a system that is no more. Well, do try to get along in the time you have left before the bomb.
Oh, I love being double-crossed. It's so much fun these
There's
days.
no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike.
Ow.
You stole everything from me.
I really didn't steal anything from you. That was some other assholes.
I
with
shall
genetics
nullify
and... Okay, never
you
mind.
and your genes, and I will take them all back. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle.
What?
Do you see this? This will be the time limit for our final battle. When death comes for this girl, this nuclear module shall vanish from this world as well. If you win, you might still be able to save her.
Wow, aren't you,
You
a
could
fucking
enjoy
dick?
one brief moment of love before the end.
Man, this guy's temper tantrums when he loses really suck.
And if you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it'll kill even you.
Well, if you say so. So what you mean is throw you off the edge. Gotcha. Okay, we can stop staring at each other. Let's just fight.
Have at you, Snake!
On guard. Also, I realize that's a Muay Thai fighting stance. That's what it is. So Snake knows Muay Thai. Ignore that flash. I totally didn't die once before. That didn't happen. What are you talking about? Okay, so basically I just gotta repeatedly walk up to this guy and punch him. He likes to... Hey! Not while I'm talking, Mr. Man. Let me finish popping you in the face, and then you can try to kick me, okay? Whoop, nope. Take that. Goodbye. Aww, what's wrong?
Is that all you've got?
I mean, I've been doing most of the damage here, Liquid, so... You know... I wouldn't really talk right now. Yeah, you just walked right into that one. Even from behind, my kicks are deadly. It's like Armika's fucking hitbox when she does her ultra in a fucking corner these days. Let me just pop you a few times. You know, joke's gonna be really dated if they eventually fix that. Yeah, you know, I can just keep moving as you bobble. Ow! Hey! No, you don't hit me, I hit you. Yeah, I'm not falling for that. Fuck you. Oh, I missed you. Now I'm gonna throw you. Does that feel good? You like falling, don't you, Liquid Snake? I'm sorry that I don't have rockets here to, you know, shoot you in the face with. I know that's your fetish, but I don't have them right now. I'm sorry. But I can throw you. I can throw you again. Come on, let's go over the edge. It'll be fun.
You're out of time!
Oh, hey, that's what I wanted to do to you. You fucking...
You're out of time!
I just want to choke you. It's okay as my legs spaz out. Good night, Jojo. Or Dio. You look more like Dio. So, you done? You done? You done fucking around like an idiot? 'Cause I'm gonna kill you. Ow! Headbutt? Really? I'm just gonna... Ow! That was my... You nearly hit me in the dick, you fucking asshole! Cross counter! No, wait, no. I guess not. CQC. This is just like one of my Japanese animes. Cross! Counter! Even a fucking air explosion. This is like my Japanese anime. K.O. Oh. You win. Perfect. Goodbye, Dio. There we go. Now I did it correctly. Like that thud. Now he's really dead, right? This time for real? Well, I guess check if Meryl's alive or not. That would be a good thing to do right now. I'm gonna reveal a fun fact about this scene if you did fail the torture scene. I mean, other than the fact that she's obviously dead.
Snake? Is that you?
Ugh, face.
Snake, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, you must have been terrible.
It wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that.
The voice actress implied that she actually was forced to watch
I
the
was
Jersey
fighting
Shore.
too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl.
God damn it! Ugh.
That's my Kodak.
Otacon,
it's
you
me.
fucking
It looks
cuck!
like you stopped Rex.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
Oh, at least you did
The
something
door in
useful.
front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route. But unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know? Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks. Oh, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
GG, Otacon, seriously. Otacon is actually a really good guy.
Let's get the hell
unlike
out
his
of here.
fucking father.
What about him? Where is Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting for us too?
Yeah, and I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
Splat! Oh, okay, she's fine.
Snake.
Meryl, you're heavy. Explosions.
It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
God, you're not even married, you're already nagging, jeez. I'm kidding. No, don't hurt. I bruise easy.
There's my sneaking suit.
Does that mean Liquid just, like, took off his shirt?
Hurry up!
What's his obsession with taking off Snake's shirt?
Hurry!
Hey, where'd you get that? Took all that time to pose, eh? Dick.
Looking good, Snake.
Guess we can't go back there again now, can we? Jeez, thanks. I get it. You don't want me going back and playing with the robot. Dick.
Hurry!
That's all you have to say to me? Hurry? It's all you have been saying lately. Jeez. Hey, look, a ration. Okay, well, I don't have any items anymore.
Let me drive. Damn, a surveillance camera.
Fuck. Well, I guess we're in alert phase forever now.
Oh no, your key.
Damn it, Meryl! Oh god, they're here. Good thing they're ignoring her and going after me.
Right, keys.
Okay, I'll get there in a second. I just gotta get this guy off my ass. Okay, get out of here.
Snake, it started. Get in.
I'm trying. Okay, I'm in. I did it.
Fire that machine gun with the weapon button. Shoot it, Snake.
You know what? Oh god, I'm not in the right direction. I'll be there in a second. I got it. I win. Oh, I could have gotten that ration. Well, I better not fuck up, otherwise I'm going to die. The good thing I have training in mounted machine gun fighting. You know, I really should have took that fucking, heavy artillery weapon, or minigun thing that Vulcan Raven had. Now I'm just gonna shoot you like this. You like that?
You'll never make it.
Shut up!
Snake, straight for...
Don't you have a gun, Meryl, or did they take away your gun? Actually, considering they took away my guns, I'm pretty sure they took away your gun. You only have one gun, too. You had to, but then you just kinda... You know what? Oh wait, I just saw those barrels. I could have shot those, couldn't I? Also, I should just do this in first person. It's not as cinematic, but at least I can fucking... Oh!
Here they come!
Here come they! That's much better.
You'll never make it.
Meryl, you're such a downer, you know that? You're always like, oh, we'll never make it. But look, we did it. Okay. Oh, okay, I was afraid there's gonna be another fucking checkpoint. Only 2. That's good. That would have been fucking repetitive to do that longer. Like the ending of Metal Gear Solid 3. It's so fucking long. Like, way too long.
Not yet, Snake!
What? How come you didn't die from that fall, you fucking cheater? Like, how did you survive that? You said I would die from that. Why didn't you die? You fucking cheating, you hacks? Whoa! Oh, I never get tired of your yell. It's funny as hell. Ah! Ah! Ow, you hit me. Hey! You try and knock out Meryl? Knock it off. It's rude. Hey! Stop knocking out Meryl. I swear to God, I'm gonna shoot you dead. Why aren't you dead? How many bullets have I put into you? You have rations equipped? I don't see a bulletproof vest. You don't have that. You took it away from me, though. What did you do with my weapons? Is that my gun from my inventory? In fact, I'm pretty sure it's from my inventory. That's the gun I used to have, and then it's now not my gun. Here, let me make this more cinematic. Hey! You know, this is really what it's like to get tailgated in real life. Did you know if you hit the brakes and they smack you, they're at fault and they have to pay for all your damages? Fun fact. Oh, fuck. Well. Oh, good, you knocked her out, you fucking dickhead. Do you just have a thing for knocking her out? It's getting a little silly. Watch this, dickhead! This music! Surprise, motherfucker! Hey, remember that headbutt you gave me? I remember it. I gave you 2. Oh, one more. Bye. Hey, you have a headlight busted. That's a ticket. Ooh. God, Meryl is lucky she rolled like that, because that would have broke her back. Jesus. So, like, if you look at it, it just missed her back. So you finally fucking dead.
Meryl, are you okay?
Poor woman's got like 3 bullet wounds. And gets tortured and then thrown around like this. God damn it.
Damn. Snake.
Liquid!
Snake!
Liquid! Liquid, do me a favor and die. That'd be nice. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Shouldn't have had Taco Bell. I think he's gotta really take a shit.
Fox?
Die.
Hit! You finally dead. For real this time. So I'm really getting sick of your shit. Jesus Christ, just fucking... Ah! Ah! Can't you just, you know, lay down and die? It's not hard. Just do it. Goodbye. Goodbye, Fabio. You'll never be missed. Well, I guess this is the part where I have to shut up now, because serious things are going to happen. I can't make jokes anymore.
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel!
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 bombers have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around there.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
There's also a helicopter waiting for you at the Fox Islands.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay. Roy. Are you going to be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all of Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The battery on these nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I'll look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling's with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi?
I heard about my brother.
Fox, no, Frank wanted to tell you something. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought on sheer willpower until the very end.
Maybe now he's finally found some peace. My brother was already dying. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar land, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I going to go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time's up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you. Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code, inscribed into their genes. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before, the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything. Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that its genetic information houses a person's strengths or destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm gonna choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from now on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to what will come. All life is tethered to the future. Loving each other, teaching each new generation, then the world can change. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or a reminder of the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. My survival instinct that tells me not to die. That's all the motive I've had in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name is David.
Okay, so where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
Hey, what are those?
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us, too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
It's nice, isn't it? Being alive.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
And that was Metal Gear Solid: The Twin Snakes. honestly, this is one of my favorite games. The one thing I will say about this version of the game that I prefer something that I prefer in the old version over this one. In the old version, the music was better, honestly. The music was much better in the original PS1 Twin Snakes, but I prefer the voice acting, the cutscenes, and the gameplay in this one. If you disagree with me, well, fuck you. Nah, I'm kidding. It's fine. It's just what I think, and this is why I chose Twin Snakes over the original. I could have used either, and I'm going to reveal something to you if I haven't revealed it in the previous part. You know how the first episode wasn't called Twin Snakes at all? Like, it didn't have it in the title? I did that on purpose. I wanted to see what would happen if I didn't, warn you which version I was doing. I wanted to see how people react to it. So that's why I did that, because honestly, I was just trying to play with the audience, I'm not gonna lie. And, it was very interesting, the reactions I got. Some people were kind of mad that I did Twin Snakes over the original. But, also, I came to a decision on how I want to approach the franchise. I'm going to do what I like to call the Solid Snake Saga, is what I'm going to call it. I mentioned this in the previous one, but I figure I should mention it here in the finale, because everyone will fucking hear it if I say it in the finale, because people are weird with which episodes they watch. I'm going to do next, when I do a Metal Gear game again, Metal Gear Solid 2. Then I'm going to do Metal Gear Solid 4, and then possibly Revengeance. Then I'm going to go back to the prequel stories and do 3, Peace Walker, and maybe I'll do 5. I'm not 100% sure. But, that's how I will do it. I definitely want to do Metal Gear Solid 2 in the near future, but, not right now. I'm going to take a break. New poll is up with the new games. The RPG poll should be done, like, way before this even gets uploaded. But, I'm not sure if the other poll will be done if you haven't checked my Twitter. Just check the update video and you can see it. I love the footage they used for this. It's stock footage, but it's really pretty. I like it. This is honestly one of my favorite games, and honestly, I kind of wish Solid Snake's story ended here. I would have been so happy if, like, Solid Snake never appeared again, and this was just his ending, and then, maybe at some undetermined point with Meryl, he dies from Fox Die. And, we leave it ambiguous. You just don't come back to them, but, people had gotten mad if they never ever had him again. But I prefer that ending for Snake over the 1 and 4. The other 1 and 4 is also pretty good. That's just my personal preference, mind you. Though I'm also the weirdo who likes Metal Gear Solid 2, so... Yeah, this was a good one. Oh, one fun fact I wanted to mention about the Meryl death ending. They kind of give it away a bit more in this version. When you find her, when you go up to her to check if she's alive, she actually has blood all over her mouth, and they animate it a bit different where, when he's checking to see if she's alive, her neck, goes back really far when he picks her up. Like, her neck's broken. And it's such a really graphic detail, when you think about it. So basically what you realize is that however they killed her, they definitely snapped her fucking neck. But, which is, not a fun thing to think about, but that's what probably happened. And, yeah, that was the last little fun fact, really morbid fact. And I know one person who's watching this is watching it because he wants to see the Meryl ending, because he watched a version of the game where they did the Otacon ending. Some people prefer the Otacon ending. I prefer the Meryl ending because I'm a sucker for Meryl, so... But, yeah, this was really good. I'm glad I got to do this game. It's been so many years since I actually sat down and played through the entire game. I played through a couple bits of it here and there, but I never got through the end again for some reason. And it was really nice playing it again. I'm very happy about it. I'm very happy about this game, and I love it. It's one of my favorite games of all time, and it's definitely my favorite entry in the Metal Gear Solid franchise. And, don't really have a whole lot to say. Currently, right now in the poll, last time I checked, the winner was Sonic CD, so that might be what I'm doing next. But, again, I don't know when this one's going up compared to the other videos. I'm gonna try and keep it from being Friday, because I hate cliffhangers too, but I had to do it because so what I did was, I recorded this all in one big session, the last 3 episodes, and when I did this one, it became this, thing where I had to figure out how to edit it together, and it was crazy, because a lot of Metal Gear is in post, I'm not gonna lie to you. Because it came down to me trying to figure out when I should edit things, what I should edit out. I knew it was going to be a big job, and it's almost like a prototype for when I do RPGs. And, it was just easier this way. And especially with the fact that I can't talk during parts of it, it made it easier for me to do the commentary, because then I could just skip parts and just not talk when going back into the footage. But yeah, that being said, like, this one was a bigger job than some of the other LPs I've done. But I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy to finally have gotten Metal Gear Solid done. It's been on my bucket list for a long time to do. And I'm glad I did it. And, I really hope y'all enjoyed it. And that's really it. Other than I'm going to show the score at the end and have the post-credits talk. And you guys can laugh at how bad my score is, because my score is horrible. There's a couple deaths I edited out that you will never see.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Yes. Yes, sir. Thanks to the vaccine. Yes, those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No. There are no other records. They've all been deleted from the base's computer. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes. Yes. Liquid is dead. The inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Of course, the other one thinks so too. Yes, sir. I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. Yes. Yes, sir. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I understand. The surveillance will continue. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's the sequel bait, and this is my horrible score. I'm so bad at video games. Anyway, again, I really hope you enjoy this, and thank you for sticking around for this dopey LP. And I know I hate saying this. I say it every now and then, but I hate saying it. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. And hell, just show it to friends. Like, if you like one of my videos, just show them to your friends. Or even just show your friends. They go, look at this fucking idiot who doesn't know how to play video games. And how much of an idiot loser he is. Anyway, guys. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.